Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. First FIFA Club World Cup hurdle now cleared. Trent Alexander-Arnold confirms Liverpool exit. Amid Real Madrid links, club faces strategic shift. Trent Alexander-Arnold has now publicly confirmed his intention to part ways with Liverpool at the conclusion of the current season. The long-serving right-back, whose contract is set to expire in 2025, made the announcement through his official social media channels, sending shockwaves through the fan base and signaling the end of an era at Anfield. For Liverpool supporters, the news is a bitter pill to swallow, particularly in the wake of their recent Premier League triumph. Yet football moves quickly, and attention now turns to how the club will adapt without one of its most influential figures. With Alexander-Arnold set to bring his 20-year journey at Liverpool to a close, all signs point towards a high-profile switch to Real Madrid, who have been steadily preparing a move to secure his services. Real Madrid's long pursuit of Trent Alexander-Arnold. The Spanish giants, Real Madrid, have long admired the England international and view him as the ideal successor to veteran fullback Dani Carvajal. Their interest in Alexander-Arnold has been persistent throughout the year, with the club making a formal approach during the January transfer window. At the time, they reportedly offered £20 million for the right-back, only for Liverpool to reject the bid outright. Now, however, Madrid may acquire him for free if no early deal is struck before the summer transfer windows close. Madrid's initial push was motivated by injuries within their squad, most notably to Carvajal. With Lucas Vázquez unable to adequately fill the role, the club was desperate for a more permanent solution. Despite failing to land Alexander-Arnold in January, their intentions remain unchanged. A complication called the FIFA Club World Cup. The timing of Alexander-Arnold's departure is further complicated by the introduction of the new FIFA Club World Cup tournament, which presents a logistical challenge for participating teams. FIFA has announced the opening of 2 additional registration windows to facilitate squad adjustments for the competition: June 1st to June 10th and June 7th to July 3rd. Liverpool's right-back is contracted until June 30th, which would technically make him ineligible to be registered for the group stage of the tournament if he were to join Real Madrid only after his contract expires. To feature in the earlier stages, Madrid would need to complete the transfer before that date. According to Spanish outlet AS, 3 key conditions must be met for Alexander-Arnold to participate in the Club World Cup with Real Madrid. First, the player must formally notify Liverpool of his desire to leave. Second, he would need to forgo his salary for the final month of his contract, a gesture that could save Liverpool roughly $720,000. Third, Real Madrid would be required to pay Liverpool a nominal fee to secure his early release, believed to be in the region of $1 million. Reports suggest that Alexander-Arnold had already spoken with new Liverpool head coach Arne Slot back in March, informing him of his intentions to leave. If accurate, this would indicate that at least one of the aforementioned requirements has already been satisfied. That opens the door for a potential early transfer, with Alexander-Arnold in line to make his Real Madrid debut on June 18th against Al Hilal. Liverpool's transition, Connor Bradley, steps up. While Liverpool may soon bid farewell to a generational talent, they are already preparing for the next chapter. Connor Bradley, the promising Northern Irish fullback, is expected to step into the void left by Alexander-Arnold. Bradley has impressed with his maturity, composure, and technical ability, making a compelling case to inherit the starting right-back position. However, it's important to recognize that Bradley is not a like-for-like replacement. Whereas Alexander-Arnold has become renowned for his exceptional vision and passing range, Bradley operates with a different skill set, one that emphasizes discipline, athleticism, and defensive robustness. He may thrive in the role, but Liverpool cannot expect him to replicate the unique contributions of his predecessor. Replacing Trent's creativity. Enter Angelo Stiller? To compensate for the creative void left by Alexander-Arnold's departure, Liverpool appear to be considering a tactical reconfiguration. Rather than trying to find another right-back with the same rare ability to dictate play, the club is believed to be eyeing a deep-lying midfielder who can replicate Alexander-Arnold's progressive passing. One name gaining traction is Angelo Stiller of VfB Stuttgart. According to German publication Stuttgarter Nachrichten, Liverpool have significantly ramped up their interest in the midfielder, who has long been linked with a potential move to the Premier League. Now, Bailey cautioned, however, that with his injury record less than 10 starts in the last 2 seasons, it would be a risk for anyone. If he does indeed hit the open market, I believe that Everton would be open to the prospect. Saudi interest and Premier League rivals circle. As expected with a player of Stones' caliber, he won't be short of suitors. The Saudi Pro League, which continues to make aggressive moves for Europe's elite players, is reportedly keen on acquiring the England international. Clubs like Al Nassr and Al Ittihad are believed to be monitoring the situation, armed with offers that far outstrip what any Premier League club could realistically present in terms of salary. Nevertheless, Stones may favor staying in England for both personal and professional reasons. West Ham United are another Premier League outfit reportedly weighing up a move, with manager David Moyes, who gave Stones his Premier League debut at Everton, open to a reunion. Ultimately, a decision could come down to how much faith Everton and Dyche are willing to place in Stones' fitness and how compelling a project they can pitch to the defender. Broader squad restructuring at Goodison. The potential return of Stones is just one aspect of what could be a transformative summer at Everton. As the club continues to prepare for its long-awaited move to Bramley Moore Dock Stadium, there is a strong desire to enter that era with a squad capable of pushing up the Premier League table. A number of other transfer moves are in the pipeline, with team talk confirming that Everton are monitoring Ipswich Town striker Liam Delap closely. The 21-year-old has had a breakout season and is considered one of the brightest young forwards in England. His blend of physicality, pace, and poacher's instincts have made him an ideal long-term replacement for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. In fact, David Moyes, should he return to Everton in an executive or advisory role, has publicly expressed admiration for Delap and endorsed the club's pursuit of the England Youth International. Meanwhile, Everton are hoping to retain Calvert-Lewin, who has been central to their attacking play when fit. The club are eager to avoid losing him on a free transfer and may look to renew his contract soon. While his injury record has raised concerns, Dyche remains confident that a fit Calvert-Lewin can still be a talismanic figure for the club. Jack Harrison deal likely to be made permanent. Another key piece of business involves loanee Jack Harrison, who joined from Leeds United last summer. Harrison has impressed with his energy, work rate, and creativity from the flanks. Team Talk reports that Everton are open to signing him on a permanent basis, especially given that his playing style aligns well with Dyche's philosophy. If a deal can be reached with Leeds, it could be one of the more straightforward transactions of the summer, allowing Everton to secure a player who has already integrated well into the squad, looking ahead, from survival to stability. For Evertonians, the past few seasons have been marred by relegation battles, boardroom chaos, and growing discontent among supporters. Yet with the new stadium